Sit, turn type, sit. Good boy. Ruff. Well, my friends, we are back again with another episode of Under the Ring Apron. This episode, we are going back to the days in which I was an avid Howard Stern listener. As a matter of fact, I just did a recording this morning with our guys at QF. Shout out to Phil Moore and the crew at, quite frankly, a Howard Stern podcast. Make sure you guys check them out. It's fun to go down memory lane and discuss what we love. Memory as in boobies. And we enjoy discussing what we loathe about the man this day and age, as well as everybody else in the cast and crew that's there. You ever hate listen or hate watch something? You ever do that?
Plenty.
Yeah, like what?
Nowadays, yeah. Oh, you want me to call them out?
Yeah, that's sure. Wrestling.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of people in the wrestling community that I kind of do that too, but I don't know why I do it to myself. I just need to hear it and then get mad about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of those weird things about it.
There's a I watch and monitor this these podcasts that circle around. It's called a Dabbleverse, and they all circle around a former member of the Howard Stern crew who just become a belligerent asshole. And I hated him when he was on the show. And I hate him even more now. It's fucking disgusting. I can't stand the prick, but I just can't turn away. I'm waiting because they're all just like leeches sucking off each other, getting super chats and super tips and stuff, and getting money off of this. And I'm just waiting for like the provincial car crash to happen, because that's what's gonna happen soon enough. So I go, I can't stand this shit, but I'm like, I can't stop listening to it. Just
not for nothing. You should send super chats just saying I hate you.
No,
so they can read it. They said I hate you.
It'd be like $5 from New York WrestleMania. I hate you. I'm not gonna pay them to say I hate you.
Well, no, for them to read it.
Yeah, I'm not paying $5 for them to read it. No, thank you.
I will give you said $5.
Oh, okay. So I'll do this. $5, New York WrestleMania. I'll say I hate you, and then say, like and follow New York WrestleMedia on YouTube. So, speaking of, this is a Stern look. Howard Stern, and this is what we usually discuss having when they have wrestlers on the show. For this episode, we're going to be watching The Big Show. Is going to be,
is this number 7 in the
I believe
series?
So. We've gone down and then seen a lot of wrestlers on the show.
Yeah, we've done Hunter, we've done Steph, we've Cena, Canyon, Brett, and now it's The Big Show.
Yeah, so this one is interesting because
please preface the year of this Big Show.
This one, I believe, is in, if it's not 99, it's 2000. This happened when he was in an altercation with a fan at a hotel. Matter of fact, this is immediately after it occurs. So tell me if you hear this.
Yes.
Okay.
Right, so is this after he main events WrestleMania?
We'll see. You'll get the timeline. You'll figure it out.
Okay. It's always good for me to know the context before I go with this.
Right.
Oh my god.
This is a what circa? What do you think this is?
This looks WCW because I mean they just called him Paul the Giant White, so it's not Big Show yet.
Okay, we'll see.
Now, what was that?
I have not understood one word he has said so far.
Crazy fan that was being loud and rude. He ended up shoving me in the chest and I want to break his jaw in 2 pieces.
So, why do you want to talk to Howard? Why tell the story to Howard?
Well, I just one of those kind of things that a situation like this where it really worked out in my favor. I'm in the public, I'm a lot bigger. In a situation like this, you look at it from the beginning and think that I was automatically screwed and tattooed because of my size. And eventually the judge and the courts in the state of New York made a decision that in essence kind of helps out people in the entertainment industry that there should be a point to where fans need to stop. It's not a hunting license for me to go out and start knocking guys out to lip off, but there is a point where I can defend myself. Somebody comes after me.
Oh, it's so annoying. And I hated when they used to do the backstage interviews before they got on because, they weren't mic'd properly. So it's so dumb. Mind you, this was a multi-million-dollar corporation. I was running this shit.
So 99, he was on this show. I just
99,
okay.
Because
I'm looking at his hair. This is definitely a really big show.
Yeah.
And let people know that
Well, I just let people know I'm a bad guy.
Okay, so wait, time out.
Hi, I'm Scott, director show. How you doing? Just want to warn you in there, the lights are really...
What's up?
So he's on the show to explain his side of the incident. Is that pretty much the premise of this?
I believe they had him booked already to promote one of the events, but it just so happened to coincide with what happened.
Okay. I haven't heard, once he said it, I missed it, but I have not heard one word of wrestling yet. He just wants to talk about how he didn't break this guy's jaw.
Right.
Okay, whatever.
Low in the cameras. When you're there, you have to watch your head. Okay? All right? All right.
Talk to me about the Giant.
Okay, so the Giant,
what did he do?
he was at a wrestling match. A guy that claimed to be a fan of his walked up to him. I watched the videotape.
Hold on, I'm watching Casey's ass one more time.
Not bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so this guy's Paul White, the Giant.
Yeah.
Paul White's hanging at the desk at the Marriott Hotel. Guy comes up to him. You can see the guy's just shaking his finger in his face. Telling Paul White, he sucks. You suck. You're no good.
Right.
He walks away from Paul, continues to yell.
I'll tell the story. Who is he? He's a wrestler?
He's a Giant.
All right, bring him in here. He's one of those guys who's really like got giantism.
Huge guy, huh?
Yeah. He's a big guy. Now watch your head, Giant. Wow, look at the size of the Giant.
Whoa!
Wow. You're huge. Look at the size of your hand.
I don't want to know about the doll. I don't want to know about the doll.
That was called the real doll. Wow, when you see him in person, it's like, damn, this fucker is huge, bro.
Doesn't Matt have an emotional story of how at the Big Show picked him up and held him in his arms?
Oh.
You know what I want right now? And that's probably not going to happen, but Howard, stand up. Stand next to him. See how tall you compared to him.
I don't know if they do. I don't know if they do it side by side. And Howard was, I mentioned before, he's very insecure about his height. Other men would brag that they're taller, but he always presents himself as he's shorter, and he was always been one of those like slouching over kind of individuals.
Like I can imagine he's very. Like I think we talked about this. Like he's like 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah, I'm probably gonna think he's a bit taller than that. I'm going 6'7", maybe.
Like he would go up to probably like he'd be like at the Big Show's chin or Kevin Nash's chin at this point.
Something like that, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't say face to chest because I think he'd be like a couple inches taller than that. You think?
Shit, I'm looking at his fucking belly button. What the fuck? Wait, I'm fucking shrimpy ass compared to him. Shit.
Yeah, this is just kind of John doesn't know what the fuck's going on. I was like, okay, we're going over here. It's like he knows where to go, sir.
Listen, it's just, but you got to be careful because like they mentioned, the lights are low and like he's got to duck on. That must be so fucking annoying to be that tall and have to.
I'm sorry, but I gotta ask. But what the hell is that
on the couch?
I see a Rosie O'Donnell picture and a doll.
That's the Jackie. That's the Jackie puppet. one of the writers. They used to have a Billy West, who's famous for doing the voices of Bugs Bunny, Futurama, and such.
Okay.
He used to be on the Howard Stern show, and he was their voice animator and such. He would do impressions and such like that. He was an impressionist. And what he would do is he would take the puppet and he would do an impression of the writer Jackie Martling. So it was a Jackie puppet. Hey, it's Jackie. He'll do stuff like that.
What a giant! You don't play football, dude. No, come on. You would be awesome.
That's better.
Really? Can you make that much money?
Yeah, you make a lot of money.
If he was a center or a linesman,
You can do the whole line.
did you ever play football in high school?
No, I played basketball.
Yeah.
I did.
Really?
320 pounds. I played basketball. I figured I couldn't jump.
Were you a tall kid?
Yeah.
How tall were you when you were like 12?
6'2", 220.
6'2", 220.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
How tall are you now?
I'm a little over 7 foot, about 420.
Are your glands wacky? Like, are you like one of those guys that's like going to the hospital all the time for like wacky stuff?
No.
Really? Get close to that microphone.
I had the acromegaly in 1990. I had surgery for that.
What is that acromegaly?
It's a tumor pituitary gland that makes you
Grow.
Yeah.
Why didn't they do it earlier so you wouldn't be 7 feet tall?
They didn't know I had it.
Really?
Yeah, it's just one of those kind of things that they did.
You ever watch
Then fucking question. Why did they do it early?
right? You ever watch his documentary?
Yeah, I heard him talk about this.
Yeah. I didn't know that you can do that until I watched the documentary. I didn't know about that. And
What part?
yeah, huh?
What they didn't know what it was until they discovered
No, that you could take it out, that you could remove it. There was so many people. There was so many people who passed away due to gigantism and such. They didn't know that gland you could remove it for a time, and I didn't know. I was like, oh shit, wow.
Because if he were to keep that gland in, he'd be growing more and more to this. Well,
but that or he'll probably be dead.
Yeah,
he'd probably be dead because it enlarges everything, the heart and everything. So,
well, think of how big like Andre was, Giant Gonzalez was. I mean, Giant Gonzalez was what, legit 8 feet tall.
I think it was like 7'7", 7'8". Yeah,
Very close. And Big Show stopped. I think he officially stopped at 7 feet.
And the other thing too is like he's tall, and then it's the weight. Like there's, a lot of like when you see a lot of like Manute Bol or those guys, those basketball players, they were like 6'7", 7', 7'7". I mean 7'7", 7'8", something like that. Like George Murray's son. But they were just like lanky. They didn't have weight. He's got, they had mass. They were big.
I was thinking about it too. Like I mentioned before, Kevin Nash. He's tall, but he's not tall because of giantism. He's just tall just because of genetics.
Yeah. But as for him, this was like woof.
One of the coaches in the college I was going to, one of the coaches' doctors saw it and ran me to the Mayo Clinic. It was done in 2 weeks.
So you had a thing in your brain,
Pituitary gland, tumor.
and they took out the tumor and then you stopped growing.
Yeah.
How tall would you have gotten, do you think?
I don't think I got any taller. I just think I got like more
Wacky.
Yeah, wacky. I stopped just before I got wacky. I hope.
Is even your genitals huge, John? I'm being serious. I mean, it's unbelievable. He's very exaggerated and big.
It all works. It's an even keel.
No, I know it works. So that's big too.
Yeah.
How many inches are you? I mean, I don't mean to be too personal, but I mean, most people would be curious.
There.
Really? Like when women see it,
They run.
because it'd be bad to be the giant and not really be big.
Jackie's like, did they faint?
I mean, shit.
It'll be crazy that if it's just backwards and actually you grow and your penis gets smaller. Oh, that'd be fucked up. I'd be like, put the pituitary gland back in. Fuck it, like just put it back in.
That'd be the sad thing. Like if that's how life is. Like, oh, your whole body will grow except for the one thing you want for a male. It's like, nope.
It stays baby size. It's like, can you put the gland in my balls or something like that?
Just have big balls but no dick.
Right, exactly. You gotta compensate somehow.
All those big arms.
Right, nothing down there.
Howard, I may be able to help you out with this. Is it a woman that's your girlfriend?
That's a friend of mine's girlfriend.
Not your girlfriend.
No.
She would have answered.
Yeah. She got that sexy that brought out there?
No.
What about your girlfriend, though? Does she like completely... Like, does it hurt afterwards?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Never happened to me. No girl ever hurt afterwards.
Well, that tune I'm twisting her pinky, so she yells a little bit.
Wow.
But
seriously, is a woman, to accommodate you, a woman has to really kind of ease into it.
Very ready.
She has to be very ready.
Yeah, well, they gotta look at it like this. As big as I am, they want to climb Mount Everest. So.
Right.
She should have to fucking do yoga exercises before sex. Like she's gotta do squats and burpees and shit before. It's
God help her if he's ever mad at her. One hit and she's dead.
It's fucking Kegels and shit. She's going through a wall before going down. I just noticed something while listening to this. You and Big Show kind of sound similar in this audio. You kind of have like the same kind of voice.
Is that a bad thing or a good
thing? No. It's just like you guys like it's almost at that same trait, that tone. It's like the same way. Just very laid back, very slow drawling.
You ever not have do her eyeballs pop out when you're like?
Well, they make bad choking noises and pass out, but I don't think
really. Rob, he'd split you like firewood. You would be dead. So you're with a woman, and the first time you reveal yourself to her in all your glory. Are they a little shook up?
Well, you know, it's funny though. If you look at my size on me, actually, it doesn't look that big.
Really?
Yeah, you wouldn't. You know, by the time you find out it's too late.
Really? It hits them too late.
Yeah, it's all proportional. So it's like, you know, they probably would cut a joke or laugh.
Unbelievable.
Then it's all over the car.
And you cannot have anal sex with a woman because you're too big, right? That's a yes.
Yeah.
Really? That's a shame. See, Robin, the thing you like.
Now look, modern day women, they're prepared for anything. They're not worried about that.
Yeah.
They'll take a challenge.
They'll take one look and say, "Okay, I know what I'm doing."
Because you're too big, right? That's a yes.
Yeah.
Really?
It's such a childish shame.
See, Robin, the thing you like most could be a compliment.
Go away! That'd be ridiculous. I just want to see him put his hand next to yours. His hands are huge.
I got a big hand. Mine's thin. You got big, thick ham hands. Yeah, that's great.
Wow.
So when you wrestle, can anybody beat you?
Yeah, anybody can be beat on any given night.
Really? I can't believe that. How much do you weigh? 420?
420.
What can you bench?
I don't know. Probably 5.
You don't lift weights?
Well, I lift weights, but I'm not into that ego trip of going there, so I work out to stay in shape.
Right. Oh,
I said the ego stuff for everybody else.
So now you have a lawyer.
Yeah.
Because you got into some legal trouble. What happened? You were at the airport?
I was at
Okay, before we get into this, if he took his exercise seriously, he could be the most dominant giant pro wrestler. But no, he rather smoke cigarettes and eat the cheeseburgers.
Well, remember that there was that time frame when he came back that he lost maybe like 100 and something pounds.
Yeah, but that was like late in his career. I mean, if early on, if he took his diet seriously, he could have been something. Because not for nothing, this guy could been a multiple-time world champion. He could have been better than Andre, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, he was what you call it? He was athletic.
Mm-hmm.
He was jumping off the fucking top rope, and somebody was telling him, "You need to stop that shit."
I would not have me personally. I would not having him jump off the top rope unless it's something special. But he used to do that like on a normal basis.
Yeah. And I was like, "What the hell are you doing? Like, the fuck?"
No wonder like Undertaker and Kane were looking at him like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Just to get a look at his career, because it's been, and you think about it, show's been around for all those years and shit.
Yeah. Now I don't know what his official title is, but he feels like an ambassador for AEW now.
Right.
Because I saw him at Full Gear, and he was there for like the AJ match, the Big Boom thing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that, but it's also in the sense of his career. He definitely could have been more dominant, but I think the overexposure definitely diminished or like hindered his whole career after that.
Yeah, for this has to be 99 or 2000. It has to be like a 99 because it says it here was charged with assault by Robert Sawyer, who alleged that White had broken his jaw during the summer of '98. An altercation at the Marriott Hotel in Uniondale, New York. Oh, that was over the by the arena. White claimed that Sawyer had verbally abused, threatened, and shoved him, and he had apparently responded by punching Sawyer. After 3 days, the judge delivered a verdict of not guilty. So so I think it had to be about 99. Yeah, 99. This is a
this is definitely if he's still going by the Giant, he had 1 month. So I'm going to assume this is in January or
I
February.
think
because he debuted officially in February.
But if he's at if this happened at Uniondale, because he debuted with WWE when?
February of '99.
Okay, yeah, so he's probably just in, or just starting. He was just coming.
He's just
in.
about to switch over.
Right.
I was at the Marriott in Nassau.
The Marriott Hotel in Nassau, nice hotel.
We wrestled at the Nassau Coliseum.
Right.
I go over to check in. It's around midnight. And this guy's being really loud in the bar. In the lobby there. First of all, there's over 100 people in the lobby, so it's a little crowded. And the security is nowhere to be found anyway.
Right.
So I see this one guy, as soon as I walk in, this guy's loud.
Right.
So I steer totally clear from him.
Was he a fan? Did he know who you were?
Yeah,
You were the Giant?
Yeah, he was a fan, but he was also probably, I think, maybe a wannabe fan.
Right. Okay. You think maybe he wanted to be a wrestler?
Yeah.
All right. That's your opinion. Go ahead.
Or show off in front of his friends or whatever his deal was. So I go to check in. He starts, comes up next to me at the counter and gives me a lot of nonsense I really didn't want to hear.
Right. He's razzing you.
Yeah, he's razzing me. And he's used to it. But I didn't hear it. I just turned my back on him and said I didn't hear it.
Right.
And then he keeps yelling other obscenities and stuff. And so I turn around and I'm watching him do this.
Right.
And I'm turning around watching him do this. He starts making like genuflex, with his hands, telling me to suck this.
Really? Now, that's very rude.
Well, this is
That's a DX fan for you.
Yeah, right.
You did it by yourself?
Well, there's another wrestler out there, Kevin Nash, down there. So I walk over to this guy. There's kids and stuff around. And I walk over to him and say, everybody knows you here. Why don't you just go home?
Right.
It's just basically telling him, okay.
Trying to handle the situation.
Yeah, and I'm calm about it.
Right. You seem like a pretty relaxed guy.
Pretty relaxed.
Yeah.
And this guy, goes off, cuts a little promo, shoves me in the chest. Before I knew it, I broke his jaw.
Right, so he shoved you.
Yeah.
You're saying he threw the first move.
Yeah.
And then you punched him in the face. And one punch from you shattered the guy's whole jaw.
Yeah.
So now he's suing you because you shattered his jaw.
Well, I don't know if he's suing me.
That was the assault case.
I got a criminal court yesterday.
And you got out and you were found innocent.
Yeah, I found not guilty.
Right.
Yeah. So, I'm sure I'll get sued civilly. They'll sue you for anything nowadays.
Right.
You pass gas in the elevator, somebody will sue you for that.
Even if you found not guilty in a criminal case, I would think that pretty much.
Yeah,
This dude is probably 5'8", and he a little shove to the big show felt nothing to him.
Hey, listen, guy put his hands on you. He's like, fuck that. I don't give a fuck how little you are. Who gives a shit?
I understand that, but it's like, imagine you just visually see this. And you just see, he's like a 6-foot guy pushed a 7-foot guy, and then all of a sudden you see the 7-foot guy just knock the shit out of him.
Yeah, so this
not gonna mess with him for the rest of the night.
Yeah, so this apparently, it happened in '98. So he was in WCW at the time when it happened. I mean, as he heard, he mentioned Kevin Nash. Mm-hmm. So can you imagine that? Him and Kevin Nash are in the same fucking place. And
you're antagonizing the two tallest assholes in the building.
Exactly. You want to fucking be an antagonistic asshole to two of the biggest motherfuckers in the business. Come on now. You deserve to get punched in the fucking mouth.
Something. I mean, shit.
You know what I'm gonna do? Fuck Big Show and fuck the Giant and fuck Nash. I could kick both their asses.
They don't know how to wrestle.
They're fucking wrestlers. They ain't no real fighters. That shit is fake. 20 minutes later, you're in the ambulance with a fucking broken jaw. It's like, what?
Can't eat for a couple weeks.
Yeah, fucking drinking steak, fucking asshole.
You were provoked.
Yeah, provoked too, but this is kind of a civil case too.
Well, that's true. OJ had trouble in the civil case. That's true. So you're very upset right now.
Well, not really. Just I'm very happy that I get out of the state of New York.
Is it the first time anything like this ever happened to you?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have been worried about going to jail.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm timid. Hello.
You don't want to go to jail. Have you ever been to jail?
No, not really. Yeah. Thanks,
You were in jail.
Yeah.
What were you in jail for?
Just getting in trouble doing things when you're younger.
Like what?
What did you do?
Nothing important.
Oh, come on, Giant.
Giant, come on. What did you do?
Confession is good for
Would
the
you steal a car or something?
No, nothing bad.
Would you beat up some guy?
Nothing bad. A lot of people said I did some stuff I didn't do. And
You were innocent, but...
Well, White was arrested in December of 1998 by the Memphis Police Department for allegedly exposing himself to a female motel employee who was at the front desk at the hotel in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah, I figured it was going to be something like that.
She got to see
the Big Show.
She got to see what Howard was talking about. The charge, though, was subsequently dropped due to insufficient evidence. Oh, so maybe he does have a little dick.
So hearing that reminds me of you probably don't remember this, but they did like the GTV thing. So it's him and Val Venus in the bathroom,
Right.
and Venus looks over and they call you the Big Show because you know damn well Vince probably heard of this story of Big Show exposing himself and was like, let's fucking make fun of you for that, and they did it on TV.
Right.
And they call you the Big Show.
He only won the WWE Championship twice and the World Heavyweight Championship twice. Wow.
Right. But also let's count how many heel turns the man has had over the years.
Well, yeah. Well,
or how many times he had a match with Kane.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
He's a 24-time Triple Crown champ, and he's the 24th Triple Crown champ and the 12th Grand Slam champion. Wow.
Yeah, so that means he's won every belt in the promotions. Yeah.
Because somebody said I might spend a few hours in jail and all the
drinking involved or something?
No, I'm not really the crazy guy. I don't drink. I'm
not a violent man.
Not violent.
Why would they arrest you?
Why do they arrest people who are innocent? I don't understand that.
They throw a net over you?
By the way, everybody
Yeah, exactly. It's amazing how much you see all kinds of religious scripture while you're in jail.
Yeah, right.
They showed up to pick me up and they got like guns with rubber bullets.
You're a scary guy. I think a bullet would bounce off you.
Well, let's not find out.
It's like going after King Kong. You're a big man. I would never mess with you.
Yeah. Let me explain. Listen, Howard, shut up. I'm about to go work for Vince.
Listen, let me explain. In my line of work, if a motherfucker like that walked in, he gets anything they fucking want. I don't give a shit.
If he's 7 feet tall, 500 pounds.
And just fucking insane. He's getting Popeyes. He's getting everything. Listen, I work with some big fucking dudes. Like I got 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", motherfucker. But against him? Oh fuck no. Hell no.
You'll make a set of keys for him. He'll have the run of the place.
Shit, I'll fucking if we gotta medicate him, I'll do it from a distance. I'll slingshot that shit. Fuck the hell no. Fuck out.
You do the what the fuck is it? It's just like you just shoot him with a dart. from a safe distance away.
There was a guy who came in one time. He was about 6'6", 240.
I think I remember you telling me about this.
And the nurse looks like Joe Pesci, and she's out there fucking talking shit to him. And I said, "You gonna give him the needle? You doing it on your own. Fuck that shit. I'm not being involved in that. Hell no."
Tell me how it goes.
Yeah, exactly.
She never came back.
He got the pill anyway. She changed it.
You never saw her again.
Yeah, gave him the pill.
But the thing is, I'm a nice guy, though.
It is amazing that somebody would come up to you and start hassling you. I would be afraid of you.
Regular size person?
I was afraid that somebody would do that because in normal life, nobody hassles you. And to have somebody come after you like that, it will.
Jay, you and me are normal people, slightly normal, but we know damn well and better not to go towards 7-foot people and not to antagonize them.
I don't know, especially those I don't know. I don't know you.
Right.
I've had big patience, and I would go up to them and I would say stuff like, "Listen, you know you ain't gonna do shit. You fucking you big soft,
you big motherfucker."
Oh, Santy, so you being funny, like they know. But in reality, I'm like, I don't know. I used to have a friend of mine when we were growing up. He looked like he was built like a football player. He was just naturally built that way. No weights or anything. He was huge. He was solid. And I would, the neighborhood were, everybody was family, but they knew that if you were going to fight him, it was going, you're going to bring your lunch. It's going to be some problems. And I would be the one that goes up to him and I'll slap him on the back. I'll be like, you big pussy, you ain't doing shit. And he'd be like, yo, Red, stop playing, man. Leave me. But if somebody else did it, a big hand right across the face.
Yeah.
It's like,
When I went to high school, there was one kid that was legit 6'9" on the basketball team, and nobody would mess with him. But it was always those people that like try and befriend him because they knew like, oh, he's gonna make it one day in the league, and I'm gonna be friends with him. He's gonna give me all this money. Yeah. Unfortunately, he never made it to the pros. But but it's like it was just like seeing so many people like kiss ass to the biggest kid in the grade, and it's just. Because you're projecting, like, oh, he's gonna do something big now, but it's just like
now he sells flowers in the fucking.
Well, no, he's still playing, but he's a father. He's grown up, but it was just like a legit 6'9" kid, and as a freshman, and then all 4 years just stay at that same height, and yeah.
Can you imagine? He said he was 6'2", 220 pounds at 12 years old. Jesus Christ. That's insane.
Yeah. So the parents at the CYO games be like, fuck, like, why is that adult playing with my kid? Ringer.
Check his birth certificate. Check it.
Yeah.
Good old New York. Yeah, what's this guy?
Maybe he's got something.
Right. So you got out of that case. God knows why you went to jail last time. You claim you're innocent. Will we ever know why you went to jail?
Probably not.
It must have been something bad.
It was good.
Was it? Tell me what it was. Please, Giant. I'm begging. Really? Why can't you say?
It's just
assault?
Women? Just go to the grave with it.
Really? You will never talk?
Never.
They might have to look that up on the internet.
It's got to be there.
And a lot of Jackie's been in jail. Sure. A couple of times.
Oh, yeah, but see, understand, I come from a small town. My mom was the sheriff in the town.
Oh, is that right?
No,
never. Your mom threw you in jail? You're like a good guy.
I'm a good guy. I don't ever get in trouble. And then you get into fame and fortune, things happen, crazy things, and then being in the public eye, you get accused of all stuff that you didn't do.
Right.
All of a sudden, before you know it, your ass is in a sling and you're in trouble.
Yeah, of course. So now you're so in a way you're down here to clear your good name. You're here to say, look,
I don't know if my name's all that good. It's just one of those kind of things that for once, an athlete, and the thing is, the judge was the decision out.
Right.
Basically, as a warning, it does give, guys like me a hunting license, but it's also a warning to the fans. There's only so far you can go to antagonize somebody that's famous.
Come out, can't put your hands on somebody, no matter who they are.
You know what? Give us a little bit of respect, and we'll give you respect.
Was this guy like a big guy, or was it a regular size guy?
He was 6'6", about 220.
Oh, wow.
Come on.
Probably pretty good shape, this guy.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That kind of changes it up a little bit. 6'6". I can do what the fuck they do. Them guys are pussies. It's like
I'm the real giant.
And mind you, we've heard Nash. We know his stories. We see how he is. Nash is like the most coolest, laid back motherfucker. He probably just said like, brother, just go home. Sober up. You ain't got to do this. And he just was probably like, fuck you, pussies. And it's like, all right, showtime.
There was the one story Kevin has told. It was when the NWO was doing a spring break. It was him, Hall, and Six Pac. And he said this kid threw a rock at his head. He said, listen, I have bad knees, but once I saw the kid running, I booked it after that little son of a bitch, and I caught him. So it's like, again, you're tempting fate when you piss off a 7 with bad knees.
Listen, that adrenaline kicks in real quick, ladies and gentlemen.
It was like quickly, like he got hit, looked, saw the kid running, and just jumped off the stage. Just ran after this kid.
Yeah,
but not compared to you. I mean,
I thought, to tell you the truth, I thought coming to the state of New York, not being from New York, being as big as I am, I thought for sure, Okay, I'm going up the road on this one. I really did.
Right.
And, I had a great attorney, Brian Davies, and it all worked out great for me.
I'm glad it all worked out for you. You seem like a nice guy. And what about who do you fight? You fight Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock are at WrestleMania, and I'm the special guest referee.
Oh, you are.
So I go from being on trial to now I'm a referee.
Yeah, right. Does that make any sense?
You a good guy or a bad guy?
So hold on. So Vince brought this guy in with this baggage, and then I shouldn't say anything, but fuck it. So now we know this is
This was right after St. Valentine's Day Massacre, right?
So February, March. So he's in. So this is March now.
Yeah, they said it has to be around March. Yeah.
Okay. By the way, can we just quickly go over what's the worst name for this guy, the Giant or the Big Show?
Well, okay, so we know why. Well, why the name the Big Show?
Why?
The abbreviation.
Oh, BS.
No, TBS.
Oh, okay.
Right. Remember they were volleying shit back and forth to each other. Well,
they don't have to call him the Big Nasty.
Well, Big Nasty wasn't that Nash?
No.
Nash
was always Big Sexy. They want
Big Sexy, right, Big Sexy.
When Big Show was coming to WWE, they wanted to call him the Big Nasty, so they could be like, "Oh, that Big Nasty bastard."
Right.
But that would become like a nickname. But I don't know what they came. It was going to be like Paul Big Show White, and then they just dropped his real name and then just called him the Big Show. But I know the Giant was because they were pretending he was Andre's son. Right.
So, remember at that time they would like they do subtle jabs at each other. Like Virgil, the bodyguard for Ted DiBiase, was basically a subtle shot at Dusty because that's Dusty's real name. Right. And then when he went to WCW, he became Vincent
because of Vince McMahon.
Right. And then even TNA got involved where they were doing the Voodoo Kid Mafia. That's actually
Vincent Candy and McMahon.
Yeah, right. So it's all those little silly jabs at each other.
Yeah. But what do you think? What's better name for him, the Giant or the Big Show?
I thought the Giant would be the better one. It is. The Big Show is just like, what the fuck does that mean? What is it? I don't know.
Because that's like a normal word that people use. Like WrestleMania is the Big Show. So now there's a Giant walking around calling himself the Big Show.
Isn't they consider the Big Show like a circus or something like that? It's always like something like that. Like I don't know.
Right. Just big events.
Right. I don't know. It just didn't seem like that. I think the Giant would have been a better fit.
For I guess something else. Bad guys. I'm just the guy that kind of gets the job done.
Right.
You're in the middle. I improvised to win.
Did you get in fights in school? Were you a fighter?
I was never a fighter.
Nothing.
Yeah.
How'd you get the wrestling thing? They found you?
Yeah, actually, it kind of worked out like that. I was looking for a job that paid better than toothpaste sandwiches.
It must have been hard to get laid when you were a kid. You were that big.
It was the first girl I ever kissed. I got arrested for crying out.
Really?
That's
why you're in jail. You got arrested for that.
Yeah, it didn't take long to find that out.
I was 6'2", 220 hair on my chest. And here's a girl in the same class as me. I got arrested. I'm in a roller skating rink. I get arrested. The guy asked me for my ID. I don't have a library card for crying out. I'm in tears in front of all my classmates.
Can you imagine?
That's insane. You never really think about that when you're dealing with someone of that kind of size and such. Like,
out in public, and people just see you grow kissing a girl that's your age, but you're so much bigger than her, and people just like, my God, that fucking monster is kissing a little girl.
You think he's a fucking one of the teachers or the gym teacher or fucking guidance counselor or some shit. He's like, I'm 12, damn, I'm 12.
I'm 16 years old, damn it.
That's crazy. You literally had to get him an ID before, like he had to get like an under 12 ID or under 14 ID or some shit. That's insane. And then his mother's
they can't get him in the center of the picture because he's too tall.
he's well, you think about well, Mike, how tall are you?
6 feet.
You're 6 feet, right? So he's 2 inches taller than you at 12. That's just like, wow. That's
Well, no, he said when he had his first kiss, he was like, what, 6'5", and the girl was 5'11".
Yeah, he said 6'2". Yeah, he was 6'2".
The girl's 5'11". So.
Right. Like, what the shit?
Right.
Did you have a beard?
Did you have a beard and everything when you were 12?
I had a mustache. I had a little chocolate mustache. This guy's treating me like I'm some kind of
Pedophile.
Yeah, I'm 51 years old. My first kiss, I'm arrested in the back of a squad car. All my friends in school are standing there.
Oh, my God. Psychologically, you must have been like going insane.
Traumatized. So then, I just figured out, the best thing that I do when I go is just, dating's how it answers and I'm happy.
Right, you go out with strippers and stuff. Is that you dating dancers?
So I married a girl that was a dancer.
Right.
Beautiful girl. I had a daughter with her.
Right.
And,
you married young?
Yeah, I married young. And,
how old were you when you got married?
25.
Yeah, that's a little young, right?
Yeah, a little was 26 actually, because she got pregnant when we were dating.
Really?
25, yeah. I married her, tried to do the right thing, and it's a really hard thing to incorporate a lot of traveling and a lot of...
So the end of that.
It's pretty much...
Is your daughter like 9 feet tall, or is she regular height?
My daughter, luckily, is just like my wife's daughter's very beautiful. I just...
They divorced in 2002, so by 99 it was already like rock. They got married in 1997. It's 99 and he's already saying, yeah, it's done, it's finished. And
he was 25 when this was happening.
Right. And he ended up marrying his next wife Bess in 2002, right after the divorce.
And he's still married to this day?
He's still with her, yeah. Although they've been trying to link him up with like certain celebrities, and I'm like, where the fuck where are you getting this from? Like, it's like J-Lo, it's like Jennifer Lopez came up at one time. I was like, what the fuck? Where do you guys come up with this shit?
It must be a slow day, but it's also like, if can you just put yourself in the woman's position? Like, if you're gonna have kids with them, just imagine how big the baby might be. God forbid,
a fucking watermelon coming out of this. Like the fuck?
Some women go into labor for like 10 hours, 15 hours. You'd be there for 72 hours trying to get the baby out.
You're carrying like an elephant for like 10 months, 11 months and shit. It's like,
listen, we already got the top half of the baby out so far.
Yeah. All right, everybody take a break. We're going to go on lunch. Slowly but surely, we're going to get her out of here. All right. I wonder what his daughter looks like. I'm going to look it up. Let me see.
No,
we see pictures of what Brock's daughter.
That's an all plus.
We've seen what?
We know what Brock's daughter looks like. We don't.
Oh,
we don't ever see a picture of like what the big show's kids look like.
Right.
I'm not saying show what not expose what they look like, but it's like, yeah, but we never like hear about her. Or
I mean, Brock's daughter is like, I mean, shit.
The public eye.
You can basically look at the woman and just be like, yeah, we know who your dad is. That shit was like, it's easy to see. Shit. Let me see if I pull her up. Let me continue on here. Hold on.
Probably a good privacy thing too.
Because she's probably in her 20s now.
To date my daughter.
Right.
She's my daughter. She's 8'9".
That's all working out for you.
And nobody in your family had this?
No, actually, we did have a tall milkman.
Can you imagine being 12 years old, you kiss your first girlfriend, and the cops drag you off? Can you imagine that?
That was brutal.
That's a great story. Quickly option those rights.
Really? Wonder that movie.
Right. Let me a couple of calls for you, okay? Go ahead.
How you doing, Vinny?
Yeah, Benny.
Yeah, that was the other night he punched the guy in the head. The guy was walking around the whole lobby saying, ECW, WW sucks. And he kept on doing that just to suck it.
Yes.
And he was in his face the whole entire time.
He was provoked. So that's why he got off. I mean, there's enough witnesses who it was on tape, wasn't it? Videotape.
Yeah, they got the videotape.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened. How was there a videotape? Security. Thank God you had that, right?
Well, actually, you can't really see anything that this guy does as far as pushing me because my back's so big it covers everything up.
Right.
But you can see me right taking a step back and whatever.
Evan, you're on the air with Paul White, the Giant.
Yeah, how you doing, Howard?
Okay.
Yeah, I was there that night. That's bull, man.
Why?
He pushed him after the joint was all over him.
But why was the guy forget about that? Why is the guy sitting there yelling at him?
Give me a break. Look at the size of the joint. I mean,
What about it? Why would you say
Everybody gets to say anything they want to him.
no, but it doesn't mean that this 500-pound guy can go around punching whoever he wants.
Well, according to the he was pushed.
Oh, give me a break. The guy is half his size.
But don't put your hands on him.
Give me a break.
Right?
He's trying to get autographed.
The guy's 6'6", he said. The fuck are you talking about? Half his size.
It's not, you pushed the Big Show, and the Big Show like flew across the room.
Right.
Just a little nudge.
Yeah, but he's like, but he's saying the guy was 6'6". Now, if you're gonna tell me if it was someone my size that was doing it and he did it, like, you know, you can argue that. Even still, I would deserve it. I fucking, it would be warranted. I shouldn't be fucking around with people anyway. But
I
like,
was gonna say too, is like, so imagine like you're the Big Show's daughter, and then like you're the guy that's coming over to pick her up for a date. Time to meet the dad.
Right.
You'd be shitting yourself.
My dad wants to meet you before we go out. Listen, don't worry about it. He's big. He's a big softie, though. He'll be fine. Oh no, don't worry about it.
Well, it's the Big Show. The music starts playing.
Oh my god! It's like, can we have a seat? He says, "Can we have a seat? We need to talk about something." It's like,
so what time you dropping my daughter off?
No, wait.
Yeah, where are we going? And what time do you think you'll be bringing her back? Because I want her out too late. Understand, sir?
If you're 1 minute too late, I will find you and I will kill you.
You don't understand, son, that I don't tolerate lateness.
You heard of Hulk Hogan? I kicked his ass once.
Yeah, right.
Such strong wrestling facts.
We fell off a roof once.
My father's Andre the Giant.
The guy asked for an autograph?
Guy never asked for an autograph, and the guy was an ass from minute one. Thank you. He jumps up in my face and throws his hands up towards my face. I reacted. Now, if you walk around and you think size has nothing to do with it, Bruce Lee would kick my ass and everybody else's ass and drown, and he's 5 foot tall. Size has nothing to do with it.
You're right. You're right. Nah, I mean, it sounds like you were provoked. You were cleared.
Yeah.
Rich, go ahead, you're on the air for the giant Paul White. No, Rich? Rich? No, Rich. Yeah, screw Rich. Paul, thanks for coming in.
Hey, thank you very much.
Good having you here. Hope everything goes all right. In case of civil case or anything like that. That's Paul White, everyone. Thanks for coming in, Paul.
God damn. Right. God, can you imagine the material to make those clothes? God damn it, they're stretching to the limit. Have you ever seen him live?
Yeah, back in 2006, but it was like all the way up. Like I never got to see him up close.
I was at two live events. One was a dark show. And the other, I was on a Monday Night Raw. Matter of fact, it was the Raw that Kofi Kingston leg dropped Randy on the table in the crowd. I was there for that show. At the live event, I was literally maybe 8th row from the ring. My Lord, him and Mark Henry.
Yes,
in person, it's you can't believe it. It's astronomical how they look in person.
They're not human.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Now, mind you, I've seen muscled up wrestlers. I've seen guys who's stacked or whatever. We've seen Cardona up close and guys up close like jacked and all that. But when you see us in size, it's fucking astonishing.
You just keep looking up like, oh my
it's
Lord.
Like how were you made? Like where did this come from? This is ridiculous.
What are you eating that I'm not?
Right. And where can I get the pituitary gland? This is crazy.
Really nice to meet you.
Hey, thanks. Good luck.
No problem.
You guys are first class.
Thanks. So this is your girlfriend?
No, this is my girlfriend's best friend. So they're both Canada, both very good friends of mine. So
hold her real tight. Make sure she knows her level.
Things like that. So,
And she dancer also, I guess?
No, this is not. She does restaurant art stuff, manages restaurant stuff. And my girlfriend models for her.
What was attorney? Who the hell are those people?
I'm a dancer.
No, but did he bring his attorneys too? Like, what the hell were those people?
It looked like they had a whole WWE fucking law fucking division there.
WWE legal team to make sure you don't say anything stupid.
Yeah,
first month with the company.
Ridiculous shit. But yeah, that was a fun one. Big Show in the building. Your thoughts?
So far, that's my favorite Howard Stern episode so far. I mean, what? It's the Big Show. There's been a lot of stories of him being a dick sometimes in the back, but when he's out in public, it can be entertaining. So you never know what side of the Big Show you're ever gonna get.
Yeah, and listen, at any time you get the sweet and cuddly guy, and you get the guy who could basically break your jaw. Mike, let everybody know what's upcoming down the line for you and the crew and what's happening at New York Wrestle Media.
History of Alex is chugging along. We're about to upload or start doing a retrospective on John Cena. We're going to be doing an episode on the Attitude Era, which is funny enough timely with 2K announcements. So once again, we are predicting the future on History of Headlocks. And we're also going to be doing Brand Warfare, where we're going to be drafting from the WWE and AEW rosters. All that and more on New York Wrestle Media.
And guys, make sure you check out Turnbuckle Tabloid, New York Wrestle Media on the socials. We're going to need your help. We got nominations coming out for the Tabby Awards this year. We need you guys' help to help us finalize the 4 that Mike, Ariana, and myself will judge on. We'll once we get the final 4 from you guys, we'll be able to put together a presentation of a tremendous gala of celebration of wrestling from 2025. So make sure you check out all the social, Facebook, Instagram, as well as on X and on TikTok. We'll be putting up polls around there. As a matter of fact, starting soon. So make sure you check us out. And also download, like, and subscribe to us here on YouTube. Please follow, be a part of the crew here on New York Wrestle Media. I saw our numbers are jumping up a little slowly but surely. Thank you guys for participating and being a part of what's going on. And the shows are coming out. New episode of Are We Talking Sports is out. Going to be doing much more of that as well with the closing out of the NFL and what's going on soon with Mike. Mike wants to talk basketball, so we'll get him on there as well. Big things happening in baseball. So much. We're going to get some guests for that show as well. And I'm going to be bringing back Press Save with Santy. A lot of video game stuff coming up. We're going to be talking WWE 2K26. The announcement was going to be made. And my disappointment on what's going on with the hard copy materials for gaming. It seems as though we're losing the ability to have that. Everything is going to digital. So we're going to have a discussion about that. But once again, Mike, thanks for checking in, my brother.
No problem.
And as always, guys, check you guys in a second. Sit, turn type, sit. Good boy. Ruff.